Hey guys, and welcome to Wuthering Waves. Now, I just want to set expectations realistically before we get stuck in. I learnt my lesson from Honkai Star Rail. I do not have time to play 2 ongoing games. So, Wuthering Waves, if it turns out that I like it, is not going to become another Genshin Impact. I'm not going to be playing it all the time. I would like to just play it for now, see what it's like. I would like to set the expectation that I will likely drop it in a few episodes' time because I just don't have time to play it. So let's just enjoy what we have here. If there are further episodes later down the track, yay, go team. But let's just enjoy the beginning of the game as it is. I have thought about going for the male because I always go for the female, but why break tradition? Let's go with the female. Rover from afar, your name is... I didn't think this far ahead. She's got black hair. Her name is Raven. Congratulations, love. I actually quite liked that the Traveller and the Trailblazer had names. I know this is a separate company, but it was nice that they had like canon names. It's a shame that the Rovers do not. I know nothing about this game, by the way. Didn't play the early access or beta or whatever it was. I haven't had anything to do with this game, I'll be honest. I hope subtitles are turned on. Feels a bit Genshin, having a celestial entity of some kind. I hope I know you. This feels a bit intimate if we are strangers. And it gets more intimate by the second. Yes, I hope we know each other. And why did you pry around inside my chest? It's very invasive. Oh, well, now that's rude. I certainly hope this is going to have some meaning further down the track. She seems happy to be throwing my character into an abyss. Okay. Is it normal for you to see gold? Okay. Seems normal. Checks out. Okay, we're in English and we have subtitles. Good start.
Signs of trauma. Breathing seems normal. Heart rate should be fast.
Why should heart rate be fast?
You're awake. Let me see. Let me see. Thank goodness you're awake. Or I'll have to try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Never did it on any living person, though. Just, yeah. Sorry. You just woke up, and here I am, chatting up a storm. Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
I have some questions. You have this mark here. She has it on her forehead. Is that not the same one that was placed onto my hand? Although mine looked gold and yours looks black. What's this about? I don't know what this is about. Anyway, are you alright? Do you feel any discomfort? You are... Okay. We can't avoid the Genshin Impact comparisons when they're so blatantly put in your face. We have yellow for the speaker, we have white for the dialogue, we have a faint line in between and like a gradient into a darker color here for the text box. We have F as our interact key. We also have this quotation mark here and then the responsive dialogue in the exact same section. How is this not a blatant Genshin copy?
You can call me Trisha. And she's Yang Yang.
What would be Tisha? And wouldn't it be Young Young? Okay. Well, where am I? I wish you had a voice. Why did we have to copy that?
Spirits. It's on the outskirts of Jinzhou, Huanglong.
Your pronunciation is abysmal, but we will go with it.
Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar, or someone returning home?
Rover?
So you don't know why you're here, where you're from, or who you are.
Baisha didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
Who's Badia? Do I know this person? Oop, the weather is taking a turn for the worse. I hate that my cursor can't get off the bloody screen.
Brought us
Oh, there we go.
warning. The etheric sea is converging. It seems a new tacit field is taking shape.
It's etheric, not etheric. Okay. Tacit field. What's a tacit with an E? What do you mean?
That means it's probably gonna get dangerous here soon.
Why? Okay, so my controller can disappear down, but not sideways. Interesting. Okay. What is that?
I knew it. Our gourds are out of service because of the etheric sea's influence. We can't send or receive messages for help now. We better hurry over to meet up with Baiju at our gathering spot and get out of here.
Okay, one, you're missing a word on your dialogue. Why are gourds being used for digital messaging? It's a strange thing. And where'd you put it? It's massive.
Guess you really can't recall a thing, but don't worry.
She's very passive, not Tisha, the rover.
If you got any questions, we can talk as we move. Yang Yang and I will give you the full scoop, every little detail from the get-go.
Okay. Can I just say that your image is really incongruous and I don't like it? I don't like the really feminine bow and then the boxing attire. Boxing's the incorrect term, I'm sorry. Martial arts attire. Because this is all great. I like your gloves. I like the asymmetry, especially of your design here. And it's got sort of reminiscent of wraps and also robes and everything. I love what you're wearing. I just despise your bow. It doesn't match. You should have had something akin to the traditional adornment you have here. This is just gross. And then I don't even know where to start with this girl. The rover looks great though.
Can we call you that for now? Before you remember your true name?
I have dubbed myself Raven, so if you could try that one. Oh, I don't even get to tell her that. Weird. Awkward. I believe so. You can call me that for now. It suits me.
We shouldn't stay here. If you don't have other plans, how about leaving with us for now?
I mean, that's fine, I suppose, but I don't understand this trend for mute protagonists. How many times does an audience have to say, we hate it? It weakens the character until something gets done about it. There could have been a point of difference between MiHoYo's products if they'd had an actual voiced protagonist, but no, we had to copy and be terrible at it. Okay, is there any way to get out of the gorge? Does it matter? Sorry, is there only one way?
The terrains are complicated here, and we usually take that one route. If you don't mind, perhaps we can leave together for now. You can decide your future plans once we leave here.
Okay. Can you please have your dialogue matching the text? I despise it when subtitles aren't actually subtitles. It's suggestive text that doesn't quite match what the character is saying. So I hate that when it occasionally happens in Genshin, but the fact that you just did it 3 times in the one bit of text really bothers me. And also the fact that you used terrain. The terrains are complicated. Terrains is not a word, Young. Terrain is both singular and plural, just as an FYI.
Yeah, let's get going.
Wait, I have a gourd on my back too. Hold up. I didn't notice that before. I've got to fix this settings, which hopefully I can do momentarily. Yeah, I wish the gourd would disappear. It's ruining the aesthetic. Chapter 1, Act 1, Utterance of Marvels. Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is my terminal. This is Raven. Birthday, you never asked me to specify birthday, so whatever. Soul 3 phase rank 1. Sorry, I will actually read this. Your Soul 3 phase is determined by your union level. Each new phase unlocks it every 10 union levels. When you're... God, what is wrong with people and paragraphs? If this is a second paragraph and you're not putting a gap in between, indent the bloody thing. Why is just punctuation and, like, English rules so difficult for people to follow? When your union level reaches 20, 40, or 60 and the corresponding Soul 3 phase ascension is not completed, your union level will be capped and it cannot be raised any further. So, very Genshin. As you progress higher in Soul 3 phases, you get greater rewards for your explorations, but the enemies become more dangerous too, and vice versa. You may adjust your Soul 3 phase manually through the terminal, but you cannot exceed the highest level reached. Adjustment can only be done once every 12 hours. Cool, great. Union level 1, Union XP 0400. We have resonators, tutorials, quests, friends, trophies, gallery, map, backpack, feedback. Am I the only one who feels like the screen is massively large? Like it's treating me like I'm blind? It's very invasive in my face. So let's start jacking some of this down and see how we go with that, because I could barely hear the characters. Actually, we should look at settings. Graphics while we're here. What options do we have, good game? Can't go higher than 60 FPS. RIP. Everything seems to be at the highest quality because it doesn't let me go any higher. So that works for me. Yeah, okay, look, it looks good to me. What else have we got? Camera. Let's just leave it as is, not using a controller. Text. Yeah, okay. You're doing great. Okay, we'll leave that as is. We'll explore this sort of stuff later. Again, can't help but make a comparison to Genshin, how it's a side profile of one of the protagonist's face to go to characters I assume as resonators. Yep, nailed it. So yeah, a lot is pulling from Genshin. This looks like the identical layout of how Genshin does their stuff as well, though usually it's on this side of the screen with level up down the bottom. Really wish there'd be more. This is going to be your party? Yep. I really wish ingenuity was a thing that we desired more in Asian games, but I guess not. Backpack. Compass for map. Yep. We're looking very same here.
I know you can't remember a thing, but there's one thing I'm 100% sure about you. You must be a resonator too.
So what does that mean?
You've got a tacit mark on the back of your hand, and you have a gourd.
Oh,
This
that's
is
the
proof
tacit.
You're a resonator. Your gourd's design looks a bit different from the ones we use, though.
Also, we have resonators who can detect the formation of tacit fields nearby, like what Yang Yang just did. She can tell all kinds of information by reading the streams in the wind. That's her resonance ability.
That's great, but I still can't see all the text.
I couldn't feel a thing.
I'm trying to look at my character. Can you hush for 2 seconds?
Hang out in the wilderness these days, unless they're resonators.
Silence. Alrighty, as per usual, we look at character design. I feel like her eyes are a little small, but I guess maybe that's supposed to make her look a little older and aged up. I like these little pins here. I think they're cute. I also think this little bit here, though serving no real purpose, doesn't really keep the hair out of her face, is nice.
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope. Like how I can never know what else this power...
Why did it stop? Okay, that's awkward. She has a beautiful voice. I'm not quite sure why she's not voiced. Anyway, I like all of this in her outfit design. I like the sort of harness that goes around the back. Looks kind of uncomfortable, but when do we ever care about comfort in the outfits in these kinds of games? But the design is very nice. The halter top is very cute. I feel like this thick band does make her look wider in the waist, but it's all right. It serves a purpose to hold whatever that is. If it's a mobile phone, I quit here and now. Very traditional accessory here. I like that. I like your elbow pads. I love your gloves. Again, with the asymmetry, I'm all about asymmetry. Keep vibing with that. I just wish we didn't have to see the gourd all the time. It just ruins the character design. However, I do like the continuation of a somewhat traditional Chinese attire for you. And then you got some really short pants. But hey, you're wearing pants. I'll be happy about that. And you've got another pack here. And then you've got, I guess those are stockings going into your shoes. And you have fairly low heels, which is quite similar to the Traveller. Yeah, overall, I like it. Oh, I forgot to do the back of your head. The bow's cute. This is a hair design I never understood in Genshin with like Zhongli. I don't understand what was classically called a rat's tail back in the 90s, where it was abhorred as a terrible hair choice. And then it briefly came back in what, the late 2000s or early 2010s? I'm not quite sure when it came back, but it was also considered atrocious then. So I'm not quite sure why we keep trying to glorify it in Asian media. Having short hair and this tiny little bit of long bit at the bottom is really ugly. I'm not a fan of it at all. That said, I like the hair accessory you have tying your hair and the golden strands coming down. I do like that part. It looks nice with the ponytail. You know, make the best of a bad situation. So overall, I actually thoroughly enjoy your design. Much more than I did the Trailblazer and Honkai Star Rail. That was a terrible design. Oh boy, we had a bit of lag there. First up, I'm going to assume you're a collectible. Yeah. Angelica. A material used for cooking and synthesis. Yep, that sounds about right. I don't know that we should really be going off the beaten path just yet. That always ends ill for me. So we do it anyway. Never mind, that's an invisible wall, guys. We won't be doing that. Okay, is it just me or voice is like super low? What is up with that? That looks incredibly high, but I guess this is going to be like Genshin where you... Oh my word. Okay, I like it. Oh, hello. Green pit lizard, material for crafting. I assume I can also grab these lotus seeds. Oh, I can grab multiple lotus seeds per flower. Oh, I suppose there's 2 flowers in the bunch. Yep, that's cool. Press space to jump.
It may seem all nice and quiet here now, but you never know when a tacit discord might pop up out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
Speak of the devil.
I can run up walls. Oh, hi. I was too busy. Eliminate the tacit discords. I was too busy being wowed by the fact that, Holy shit, this music's loud. Oh my god, everything's loud. Holy shit.
Break.
The fact I can run up a wall. Holy shit. Oh my god, my eardrums. This is so not balanced. Why are the voices so quiet? That is just weird.
Disperse.
Perform attacks to gain fort gauge. Rover can consume fort gauge skills to cast an enhanced resonance skill. I was reading that, thank you.
Bravo!
Oh, that's my heavy attack.
Still remember how to fight despite having forgotten everything? Wow.
I got hit.
Watch me
Didn't
lead
even
the
notice.
charge next time. No one messes with my Chisha.
Huh? I don't know what you were trying to say. Okay, I don't really... It was telling me something and then... Oh, okay, we have no actual tutorials. What was that about? Accruing something and then using it for a resonant something? It went too quickly. Oh, hello. Were you real once upon a time? Were you a real dragon? You have the tacit marks on the side of your head, sir.
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight?
No, just communing with a dragon, apparently. I think I remembered something. What is this statue?
This is the statue of Jue, the sentinel in Zhenzhou, in the shape of a long. There is 1 capital and 6 cities in Huanglong, with each city having its own sentinel. While they share some similarities in appearance, there are also differences.
Are there other sentinels outside Honglong?
Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting sentinels because of its long history and vast land. Records state the sentinels in Huanglong were once a single entity. Now they are each responsible for a part of Huanglong. Naturally, there are sentinels in other regions too, but fewer compared to Huanglong.
What do our sentinels look like?
In Huanglong, most of the sentinels take the shape of a long. In other regions, they manifest in various forms.
I saw myself standing face to face with it.
You were standing face to face with our sentinel? One can hardly see our sentinel with their own eyes. Most people only get the chance during the appointment ceremonies.
And what might that be?
According to your description, you stood pretty close. Only the sentinel's appointed resonator is allowed in its proximity. For now, that person is the magistrate of Zhenzhou.
Sentinel's appointed resonator. Okay, perhaps it's just my imagination then.
Whoa, darn! That must be an elite class!
What are you doing over there, Tisha?
Tricia might be in danger. Rover, please.
Okay. I didn't accede with actions, but okay. Hello.
I sense your weakness.
I'm far more picky about taking damage than I was in Genshin.
Moment of resonance.
Oh my, that was delightful. Tutorial resonance view. Dealing damage, defeating enemies, and performing dodge. Oh, so I should be dodging. Grants resonant energy. When resonance energy is full, the powerful resonance liberation becomes available.
Rover, watch out!
A new resonator has joined the team. Press 2 to switch to Yang Yang. But not Tisha?
Deference! Speeding up.
Hi. Oh, I took damage. Rude. No stamina to be had. Press 2 to switch to a team member with a glowing icon to use powerful outro skill.
Let me be your blade.
Okay. The dodges have to be like well timed. Yeah, it says yes. They do.
Precipitance!
Swift and resolute.
Tempest!
Alrighty. Okay.
The end has come.
Kind of getting a handle on it, but at the same time not. So if one character gets their resonance skill up, what if I switch to the other character? Do they then have the resonance skill? Like, is it communal across all the characters or is it individual? I guess we'll learn as we go along because it's not going to tell me. Concerto energy. Resonators gain concerto energy when dealing damage or performing dodges in combat. When concerto energy is full, the other resonator's icons will glow up. Interesting phrasing. Switch your resonator when concerto energy is full to trigger the exiting resonator's outro skill and consume all the concerto energy to trigger the incoming resonator's intro skill. Each resonator has their own outro and intro. I would assume as much if you put so much emphasis on that. Okay, we'll get used to that one. That's a cute little idle pose. I don't mind that at all. We're going to backtrack, of course. Why does she have a tick next to her name? I'm going to assume that's her. Oh no, she has resonation energy as well. Huh. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Anyway, we're going to go explore before we continue on. Naturally. Shame I took that damage though. Pearl leaf. I don't think anything over there looks... What is with the distortion? Gatherable. What is that? Nothing. I just went straight through it. Oh, I can't glide? Oh, that could get awkward real quick. I'm so used to that in Genshin. Oh well. I feel like I'm going to run out of stamina a lot because of the way I am used to using it in games. Also not used to using dodge in these kinds of games, so that could get tricky. Look, we know I'm religious about gathering things at the beginning of games and then I get bored and just don't bother later on. We'll get used to it. Alright. Hello. I can't believe I can sprint up things. It's so weird. I do feel a bit quick here. Open backpack to see acquired items. I don't really know that I need to see the acquired items. Provides 1000 weapon XP. I have a training sword and she has a training sword. We both have the same weapon. Okay. Okay, interesting. Will I get used to it? Perhaps not. Inspect. More training pistols. Okie dokie. I am going to just turn down my sensitivity on the mouse. I think she's a little sensitive. Bring it down to 40 perhaps. And we'll go with that. Aiming I'll leave for now, since aiming isn't a thing I need to do. I'm going to assume fall damage is a thing in this game, so I should probably be careful. Oh. Work report on exploration site selection part 1. I would totally put spaces either side of that hyphen. It shouldn't be hyphen, it should be an M dash. Work overview. The initial phase of mapping for the distribution of the exploration units has been completed, allowing for a preliminary determination of the orientation for constructing a new route leading to the inner Hualong. That is the worst phrasing. That was so big and wordy to say something that was very quite simple. While collecting image data, the survey team encountered a small-scale onslaught of the tacit discords. As the Special Operation Forces of the Midnight Rangers provided timely support, only 2 team members sustained minor injuries. However, the exploration equipment suffered heavy damage. New equipment is scheduled to arrive 1 week from now. Until then, all exploration activities will be temporarily suspended. Alright. A whole lot of text I didn't fully comprehend.
That was close. You fought so well. I didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang Yang just rushed over to protect you like a Anyway, Yang Yang was trying to shield you, and then bam! The Tacit Discord was taken care of before I could get a good look.
Why do you keep trying to use that term? Ma something.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Baija, we're almost there. The place where we said we'd meet with Baija. She's the resonator I've been talking about. Baija can heal with her resonance ability, and we found you together at the bottom of the gorge.
Are we getting a healer?
Did some first aid for you. You seemed to have drowned, but your airway was clear. Your clothes were dry and clean too.
Oh, and of course it was Yang Yang who investigated your clothes and mouth by feeling it through the streams. She kept blushing and apologizing to you as she did while you were out cold.
Yeah.
Awkward. Very awkward. Seems the Virgin was doing the CPR business. So are we immediately going to get a healer that we can use on our team? Because that'd be super swell. I don't currently know how to heal myself. So if we can get a healer at the outset, that'd be great. But why are they all women? Can I just ask? Does that seem like an invasive question? But seriously, why are they all women? Anyway, since we're here, we may as well talk about Yang Yang. I feel like the distance between her eyeballs and the top of her head is massive. She has the biggest head I've ever seen, and it makes it even worse with the hairstyle and the hat and the bow. It just makes her face look so tiny and not in a good way, and just like this massive hat and hair. I don't find it very flattering. Yeah. I like traditional attire. I've always said that in these kinds of games. Traditional attire is always nice. Is that a tattoo or is that part of your stockings? One cannot quite tell. Again, I like the traditional accessories that go with it. I like this. It's actually quite leather. It gives it a different look. Oh, and a bit of a corset backing. I love that. I'm not quite sure why your hair looks like feathers. I'm a little confused about the biology involved in that, but that's okay. I don't need to understand everything. As a whole, I don't like both the bow and the hat. I would prefer you had one or the other, not both. It just looks like it's too busy up here, particularly with your hairstyle. But yeah, I particularly love this part of your outfit. There's just the detailing works, and I'm here for it. More distortions. What are these things? Is it just really, really, really hot?
See?
What is the go?
There's a resonance beacon over there.
Oh, there's heaps of it.
When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect you from danger sometimes.
So we're about 5 meters now?
Could you hand me your terminal for a moment?
I don't know what I want.
Done. Its design and system version are different from ours, but your terminal still has the data transfer and other basic functions.
I'm assuming this is a teleport waypoint. After a resonance beacon is activated, you can open the map and fast travel to an activated resonance beacon. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright, Tolling Stream, Memento Square. So we've done sort of this run here. Okay, Clouded Cliffs. And that's all we have at the moment. Which, you know, fair enough. I just looked these names up in Google Translate just because I was curious about the pronunciation. But what surprised me were the meanings of the names. And the meanings of the names differed for some of them in simplified versus traditional Chinese. So Tisia, which I've learned is in fact 3 syllables, not 2, as I was trying to pronounce it as, it means eat in Chinese, both simplified and traditional. That's interesting. Yang means everything in traditional, but itch in simplified. And Baiti, I actually don't remember what it meant. A blank paper in simplified. I didn't check traditional. Interesting names you guys have. Can I do this as a sword user? Yes, I can. Huzzah. And it just auto-gathers Floramber. That's fantastic. The auto-gathering, amazing. It really is. I like that. I have to do all the effort myself. More fishies? No, dear. We've got to work on this. You overshoot the mark a little too eagerly, dear.
We're almost at the gorge's entrance. There will be a descent. But if your terminal's glider module still works, it will make things easier.
Well, it hasn't worked until this point because I tried to use a glider and nothing happened. But I mean, come on, glider. Genshin much?
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou.
It's going to be nice panoramic view. Well, okay, it's not that nice. I take that back. Where's the music?
Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The resonance nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications.
Sounds impressive. Not bad.
Maybe it's not as big as some other cities, but Jinzhou is always the best place in my heart.
That's because you're biased. It's your hometown.
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Norfolk Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress. It's very crucial to the safety of Huanglong.
I'll take your word for it.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Bai Zhe here. Where is she?
No one's facial expressions are changing. Oh, no, there we go.
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
Okay, what does that mean?
A tacit field?
Oh, so our mark
When did it
appears on the
show
land?
up?
Is that permanent?
It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence.
Is that something you normally do?
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like in the blink of an eye?
I'm glad I'm not the only one who finds that unimaginable.
Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
Wouldn't that be putting more emphasis on your own presence than you really ought to?
The center of the tacit field.
Something is there. Someone is there.
Isn't that Bai Zhe? Bai Zhe! Bai Zhe!
We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us.
Isn't the tacit field dangerous?
Freshly formed tacit fields have a dormant period. During this time, it is relatively safe.
I'll have to take your word for it because I know nothing about tacit fields, but why is there a capital D on dormant? During this time, you mean this tacit field is relatively safe now?
My apologies. I should have said it is temporarily safe.
Well, that much was implied.
The dormant period of a tacit field varies based on its formation time. Generally, the shorter the formation time, the longer the dormant period.
Oh,
However,
really?
with a longer dormant period, the tacit discords born within are usually stronger.
Okay, but this was formed in the blink of an eye, more or less. So that should mean its dormant period is very long, which should mean it's very strong, I suppose.
The faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this tacit field should be safe.
Considering you didn't believe that it could form that quickly, I don't know that I would trust those words. Hopefully we won't bump into tacit discords as soon as we get there. Is there any chance that by down there is bait?
True. Who could have set the bait then?
You, young tacit discord.
Some tacit discords can parrot human speech and behavior, namely the whisperings.
Really?
I doubt whether they can imitate a real person to this extent, though.
But you don't know for sure. Let's go down there. Can we not go in?
Right. The glider can't carry us beyond the tacit field's range. Besides, Baija is there. We'll have to go down and see what is going on.
Then let's get to it.
Now it's time to use the glider module. Rover, let me help you activate it.
I don't need your assistance, dear. I can't see where I'm going, but I got this. Oh, because we're just cutscening. That's why you won't let me look. They're both saying the name differently. What are you doing?
We're in a dormant tacit field, right? Why did you come here by yourself?
Ooh, I like your shoes.
You know,
Hi? Ooh, I like what you're wearing. What is that? It's very elegant.
You are all right, it seems.
You're pretty.
She was super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I've been keeping an eye on her condition through the street.
Why did it cut off? What is with this thing cutting off dialogue? What is going on?
Baija is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much, since you've just regained consciousness.
Okay, still seems a bit awkward. I'm alright. Ha! Oh, I feel so much pain. I'm alright.
This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
I like the voice acting. Again, we're 4 women. Where are the men? I want a man. Raven seems perfectly fine. Oh, hello, I take that back. Should I have equipped the more powerful sword we picked up along the way? I think it's a bit late for that. Okay, hello, Mr. Question mark. Okay, I guess I've got to learn how to dodge accurately. This will be interesting. Do I have to pick a direction? No, I don't. Perfect.
I sense your weakness.
Let me be your blade.
Serenade!
Speeding up.
What? We're busy! Sorry, I was too busy paying attention to the voices.
Rover is with me, and that strange tacit discord is here too.
It's the tacit discord's ability.
Okay.
Be careful.
Strike from the shadows.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's new.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my
I haven't seen
command.
her ability. He kind of avoided all of it. Rude. So much easier to not... he flies now? To not press a direction with dodge. I just dodge. Okay, well this looks like it's going to be more vicious. When the weakness halo appears, press that to counterattack. Oh, okay. Oh. I can't read and do shit at the same time.
Deference.
Can we What? Yeah, that's fine. When the enemy is about to use certain moves, a weakness halo will appear. Attack in time to trigger a counter attack to block the incoming attack and gain upper hand. The problem is that I'm already attacking during this period. And so I can't time the attack because I'm already attacking. Are you telling me that I'm not supposed to be attacking? I'm only supposed to be counter-attacking? Okay, bit late for that lesson.
Don't worry.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Would like some healing, please, Baja? It's a finishing attack. Okay. It's a bit early for a finishing attack. He has so much health already.
No hesitation.
Fuck. I'm too slow. Okay, I gotta hit it earlier than I think. See there. Okay.
Bad timing. One more time. Keep it together.
Okay, that's great. I'm trying to dodge.
Let me be your blade. Tempest, precipitant, shape the shapeless.
Oh, I think it's already dead, but we'll keep going. Oh, it's got no health, but we're still going. I'm sorry, was I too efficient? Rare for me.
Yang Yang! Rover!
Okay.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
I mean, I was learning how combat works. Okay, so it's going to be interesting to try and gauge when to dodge, when to attack, when to counterattack. Gosh, boy. I'm fine. And yet she shook her head anyway.
Thank goodness. We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
It's fine. You weren't needed. Sorry, I don't mean to be harsh, but you really weren't needed. The two of us had it.
I'm fine.
Took a lot of damage
too.
though. Can you heal me, please, Baja?
I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before, but Rover was able to completely defeat it.
I thought we actually fought in equal measure, but maybe I was mistaken. We beat it together. Which is honest.
I didn't really do much.
No.
It was all thanks to you, Rover.
Pretty sure we both were on the field in similarly equal measure.
That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous.
Is it now less dangerous that we killed the question mark, bro?
Anyway, come check this out.
Yeah, but there's loot behind me. Look at it. What's this? An illusion left by the tacit discord? Is that normal?
Oh, this is an echo.
Really? Simply named?
Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today.
What do
My
echoes do?
apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo ring a bell to you, Rover?
That'd be a negative, Yang Yang.
Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate. We can absorb them into the databanks in our Pangu terminals.
For what end?
Oh,
What
by
does that
Pangu
accomplish?
terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Huanglong.
But why do resonators have them, period? Why do only resonators have them? Why don't normal people have them? I'm sorry, normal was the wrong word to use.
But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also, there's a limit to what your gourd can absorb.
And let me guess. I'm super special, as is my gourd, and we can just fill that bad boy right up.
Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit discord's level. The terminal can then convert its reverberation into an echo for use in battle.
Excuse me? Can you run that part by me again? I can use it in battle. How?
My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. It should at least be an overlord class.
It would be great if I knew the hierarchy. Okay, so I know there's an elite, which means there must be a plebeian class, and there's an overlord above elite. Are there other levels I should be aware about?
Rover, Would you mind checking your data bank level?
It probably doesn't have one.
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal?
Why don't I just try absorbing it with my body? That'd be way cooler than sticking it into a bottle. I mean, it's what I think anyway. Nothing's happening.
So it doesn't work.
It says I'm level 0. Where does it say that? What will happen if I can't absorb it?
It won't take long before the reverberations disappear and the etheric sea vanishes. Once that happens, the resonance beacon signals will come back. The tacit field will dissipate, biding time for its next resurgence.
This doesn't get rid of it for good. It just keeps coming back and back and back. What a shitty world you lot live in.
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
But the echo is... I suppose no one's got the skill to grab the echo. But the echo... Surely I can suck it in. I'm special.
Hungry. I'm starving.
What is the mark? Oh my god. I was kind of being facetious when I said this. Interesting.
What?
Okay.
What kind of power is that? Rover, you...
I didn't cut her dialogue off. She cut her dialogue off. There's some really weird dialogue cuts here.
You've been playing the fool all along?
I don't think the Rover is that good a liar, Tissia. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh my god. Are those my memories or its
I've
memories?
never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve?
I don't have any
Like
sleeves,
eating
dear.
a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
That wasn't my resonance ability. I have no idea what happened. It's not that different from eating it alive. How does that relate to my cooking skills?
Could it be related to your lost memories? Can you recall anything now?
I don't think seeing a split-second vision is recalling memories. She shakes her head a lot.
Rover, are you feeling all right? Any discomfort?
Just peachy.
Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Baiju, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Hwashu Academy's Resonance Medical Department?
What a mouthful. The harmda. Yeah, I'm fine.
Baiju?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
Tell me more, please. Why does everybody in this game with black hair have white bits in their hair? The Rover has hers here. Baja has hers bit there. I don't remember if she has anything in the back. I don't think she does. And then Young Young has the feather bits. Why does everybody with black hair have white bits?
With the human body. I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong, as provinces were first demarcated.
That's great, but I'm also getting sick of my dialogue not being visible in the subtitles. Pangu? Tiankun?
That's where the names Pangu Terminal and Tiangun Data Bank come from.
Whether it's true
Okay.
or not, that story happened a long time ago, when Jinzhou didn't even exist.
How is that relevant?
Could it be that Rover's like the great, 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 great granny of us all?
Or descended from one of the original beings? Did that occur to you?
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis.
I'm with Baiji on this one.
Rover,
Yes? Hello? Can I help? I guess we're going to the medical place? This is awkward. Can I help?
Wait! The signal's back!
This
Beeping must
is
be
a
annoying.
holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the City Hall.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. I am Jin Shi, the magistrate of Jinzhou.
Oh, you're the one who is apparently the appointed resonator of the dragon whose name I don't remember.
As the moon chasing festival approaches,
Sounds
our
nice.
city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment.
Your face doesn't belie any expression whatsoever.
Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure.
Out of curiosity, this message can only be given to people who have a terminal, and then people who have terminals are resonators. So how do the normal populace who are not resonators witness this?
It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring traditions. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask.
Intriguing.
Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time.
Hi.
Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at this time. You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you.
Is everybody getting the same message, or is it just us?
If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the City Hall of Jinzhou.
But how does she know that this special somebody was going to arrive this day? How does she have access to this information? And why are they all females?
While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you and provide necessary permissions, if applicable. This is only my personal request. You can decide your course of action in any way you see fit. Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor when the opportunity arises.
How are the people and soldiers of Jinzhou supposed to know who this special visitor is? I'm sorry, esteemed visitor. Awkward. Why do we fade to black if it's still a fucking cutscene?
This feeling?
Why are these cutscenes disjointed?
The person our magistrate was talking about.
As Rover.
Yep, that's me. It's still too early to tell. Moon chasing vessel? Wow, that's really changing the conversation. Again, with
Now
shaking
you're
of the
talking
head.
a little like Baiju, Rover.
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover?
I don't know, but I kind of wish you'd stop calling me Rover. It's awkward. Go and meet the magistrate at City Hall. Go and visit Jinzhou City. I don't have any plans yet. Take a look at those festivities.
I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw the statue of our sentinel. We can't confirm its authenticity, but based on the magistrate's message, it seems Jinzhou has a lot to do with your past. Whether you were the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, you are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important...
Friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together. And that elite one was so scary. Well, you did get rid of most of them. Anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from Panhua's restaurant.
Okay, let's head to the city. Can I still get the loot behind me?
It would be best for your well-being to have a thorough physical examination once we arrive in Jinzhou. While there don't seem to be any immediate side effects following the absorption of that echo, we cannot rule out the possibility of other latent risks. Given our lack of data on you and your unusual physical signs, I suggest absorbing another reverberation with your terminal when we find one.
I don't know that I
That
agree
being
with that
said,
assessment.
please be sure to proceed cautiously.
Yeah, don't go too hard on yourself. You should get a checkup just to be safe. Besides, Yang Yang's very worried about you.
If you feel any discomfort along the way, please do let us know.
Okay. I think I should probably follow where they want me to go just so I can get the map lit up, because it looks like there's a lot of fun to be had this way, but I'll just follow where they want to go for the purpose of expanding out my map and probably getting some more key features of the game, because I feel like I'm still missing some, plus I need practice at combat and all that. So let's just continue where they want me to go, and I'm sure I'll get all the above.
I'm gonna get you one you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Chisha's on the hunt.
Ah, my timing was completely off.
Sounds come forth. Bad timing.
You're telling me. Oh, that's not even the dodge button.
Let me be your blade.
Serenade!
Oh, I don't know what that is, but yay me. I got him on the ground.
Swift and resolute.
Swift and resolute indeed. Are you going to auto-absorb? I didn't press the button.
Can you reenact what you did before?
Shake your head. I feel nothing. I don't have the feeling I'm being pushed like I did before.
Maybe you can only absorb the powerful ones with your body.
Well, stuff this one on the
Or
gourd
does it have
then.
to be a certain type of tacit discord? Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl. Yay! It worked!
Okay. Echo
I've
obtained.
never seen a gourd quite
See
like
to
yours
view
before,
the echo
but it
resonators
sure is
panel.
working just fine.
Unlock a new skill. What? Open to view all available echoes. Select to equip. Can I read what it does first? Resonators can use the echo skill of the echo equipped at the top. Transform into Stonewall Bracer and charge forward. Successful hits grant a follow-up strike and a shield. So this is that my E ability? Is that overriding my E ability? I don't rightly know. Oh, you can get one too. I'm assuming not the same. Okay, and there's a Sonata effect? I don't quite know what that means. Anyway, we have a better weapon for you. This one, right? Okay, so the training sword, 20, 2.5%. We have 22 and 3.2%. Increases attack by 4%, increases attack by 5%. The Birth of Revolutionary Tides, a sword designed for novice resonators, contains a power not to be underestimated under its simple outlook. What does it take to upgrade? Oh, we're actively using the weapons in my possession. Okay, well, we'll get it to level 18. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I'll leave it as it... it is a green, though. What if I take that and that off? We still get to level 18. Apparently. Interesting. Should I do it? Seems weapon of the same name, which I do not possess. Okay, I'm going to take those off and upgrade. Oh, I do have enough coins, strangely enough. Yay! Attack is up to 53 and 5.2% attack. Neat. Works for me. And you can consume... Oops. The other sword for now. Yep. That's great. Syntonize. What a word. which puts your attack from 4 to 5%. It's fine, whatever. It's not like she has any better weapons at the moment. She can take what she can get. And then I have nothing left except that, which does nothing for me. Alright. Interesting that we're traveling as a pack.
Terminal's got a different look.
But only two of us
the functions
are
are
in the
pretty
party.
much the same.